I know if you'll notice on the presentation schedule it says IEW for the last 3 weeks. Well, we decided to do ours early and go ahead and just get that out of the way. So what she's doing is an IEW paper that all the children that will read in the next 3 weeks have spent almost a month preparing this paper, and the whole year learning the skills to do so. So I present Maureen Griffith. She's going to be the main, and I'll mic hold her mic for her occasionally.
Protector of her nation. The teenager who saved her nation. Who is this girl? In January of 1412, a baby girl was born in northeast France. Her parents called her Jeanette. They could never have guessed that their child would be famous all over Europe. This girl was Joan of Arc. She is most known for her part in the bloody Battle of Orleans and causing the king to be crowned. She was captured, unfairly tried, and was martyred at age 19. Joan of Arc, the peasant girl from Domremy, had an amazing childhood, although boring from our standards. She was born in 1412 to Jacques and Isabelle d'Arc in the town of Domremy, which is in northeast France. Joan's parents labored on a farm. Joan would have helped out too, but her 3 brothers kept her work at a minimum. She stayed home with her mom and learned skills such as cooking and sewing. In Joan's time, most of the children would not have gone to school or had many toys. She would be lucky if her brothers carved her a doll, but medieval children learned to play with what they had. Joan did not just go to church on Sundays, but whenever she could get away. Most of the children teased her for this, but God was foremost in her life. In 1425, when Joan was 13, she supposedly heard voices. The more she listened to these voices, the more convinced she was they were from God. At first, these voices told her to pray and go to church regularly. But after a while, these voices gave her a bizarre request, to go lead the French army against England. The more she listened to the voices, the more sure they were from St. Catherine, St. Margaret, and St. Michael, who were Roman Catholic saints. Obviously, Joan's unique childhood has something to do with the rest of her extraordinary life.
This should be a curtain.
Joan was brave and noble. Joan, who was brave and noble, brought the French to victory and crowned a king. Imagine you are Joan. You know you have to lead an army to defeat England, and you have to get Charles VII to Reims, which is under English control, because he has to be officially bestowed the crown by the Pope. You go to Charles and ask for an army. Can he trust you? He sends you to church leaders to be questioned. The church says you can be trusted. You get an army. If King Charles has any hope to rule France, he cannot lose Orleans to the English. The English have already surrounded the city walls. Rapidly, the people of the city are running low on food and water. During the battle, you are injured by a swift arrow to the shoulder. You pull it out yourself and find rest in a vineyard. You pull it out yourself and find home. Later, you return fighting at 8 that night. You have Orleans. On July 16th, in 1429, Charles was crowned. You want to keep fighting. Charles refuses. But after the peace treaty with England did not work out, he agrees you should go. Joan did many heroic things to help the French. who was brave and noble, brought the French to victory and crowned a king. Imagine you are Joan. You know you have to lead an army to defeat... Sorry.
Probably not wise to move while you're trying to read your paper.
It's not. Joan was a martyr who fought for what she knew was right. In May of 1430, Joan was captured by the English. Valiantly, she tried to escape by plummeting off a terribly tremendous tower that was 70 feet in the air. She survived, but was injured. Then she was recaptured. She should have women jealous because the English wanted her to suffer. They gave her only men jealous. She was put on trial, which was not fair, because her captors were biased. She was convicted of witchcraft, heresy, idolatry, and wearing men's clothes. It could be tough to prove herself innocent because everyone had seen her wear the clothes while traveling the countryside and in battle. She was questioned every day and forced to sign a confession that she could not read. The confession said that she would not do wrong again. She took it back immediately when she found out what it had said. She was found guilty on May 31st, 1431. Joan was burned at 19 years old. While she was being tied to the stake, she asked for a cross. She held it in front of her as she burned. In the 1450s, the English saw the wrong which they had done and pleaded to God for mercy. Joan was captured and killed for obeying God and saving her country. Joan was a sweet, well-behaved child who loved the Lord. During the 100 Years' War, she grew up. When she was 16, she set out secretly to get an army. Although Joan was tried for heresy, she did what she felt God wanted her to do. Joan saved the nation.